Welcome back to iRise online classes. We have solved some questions in triangles related problems, and this is a continuous one. See the question number 101. Points D and E are respectively lie on the sides AB, AC of a triangle ABC. Here this is a triangle ABC. Okay. Here D, E are points on AB, AC, such that DE is parallel to BC. This line is parallel to this line. DE parallel to BC. And if AD is 2 centimeters, DB is 1 centimeter, AE is 3 centimeters, then what is the length of EC? I want to find X. Here, if this line is parallel to this line, according to basic proportionality theorem, AD by DB, according to basic proportionality theorem, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Or you can use similar triangles also. If this line is parallel to this line, this triangle and big triangle are similar triangles because these two angles are equal and this angle is same as this angle and this is common angle for small triangle as well as big triangle. These two triangles are similar triangles. Use similar triangles condition also. If triangles are similar, then ratio of corresponding sides are equal. So here AD 2 by DB 1 is equal to AE 3 by EC X. Therefore, X is equal to 3 by 2, which is equal to 1.5 centimeters. So answer is 1.5 centimeters. Okay, this is a question related to basic proportionality theorem. I think some questions will come based on similar triangles and basic proportionality theorem. Okay, next question. Consider a triangle ABC, right angle at B. This is a triangle, right angle at B. This is a right angle at B. Okay, consider this as A, C. BC is produced, this is extension. BC is produced to D such that BD is equal to 2DC. BD is equal to 2DC means this length is same as this length. If this is X, this is also X. Total BD 2X, BC is X. I want to join these two. Okay. Join here. Then which of the following is true? Then which of the following is true? I want to consider this as Y. Okay. Simple question. Using the right angle triangle condition, Pythagoras theorem condition, AC square is equal to y square plus x square plus y square. AD square is equal to 2x whole square, nothing but 4x square plus y square. Then what we get here from these two conditions? Subtract. What is AD square minus AC square? These two gets cancelled. We get 3x square. What is x? X is nothing but CD. So 3 CD square. See this relation and check. AC square is equal to, from this we can say that AC square is equal to AD square minus 3 CD square. AC square is equal to AD square minus 3 CD square. Okay, AC square transfer, this is transferred to the left side, we get this condition. So answer is first option. Okay, next question. In the given figure below, what is the value of X? It is given that DE parallel to BC. So this line is parallel to this line. AD is equal to X. DB is equal to x minus 2, this part is x minus 2, AE is x plus 2, EC is x minus 1, this part is x minus 1. Same as question number 101. Here this is in the previous problem directly numbers are given. Here it is in the form of x. Okay. This small triangle and big triangle are similar triangles, or you can use basic proportionality theorem. Okay, use the basic proportionality theorem. So I want to write again, just a minute. AD is equal to x, this is x, dB is x minus 2. Yeah. AE is x plus 2, EC is x minus 1. Then use basic proportionality theorem. AD by dB is equal to AE by EC. AD x by x minus 2 is equal to x plus 2 by x minus 1. Cross multiply, x square minus x is equal to a plus b into a minus b, x square minus 4. These two gets cancelled, so we say that x is equal to 4. The answer for this is 4. Very simple question. Okay, just basic proportionality theorem. AD by dB is equal to AE by EC if this line is parallel to this line. If this line is parallel to this line. The small triangle as well as big triangle are similar triangles. Okay, next one. In the adjoint figure, PA is equal to x, this length is x given, RC is equal to y, this is y, QB is equal to z, this length is z. Which one of the following is true? Okay, so here I want to solve this question. I want to give the proof of this question, but you can use this proof for some more problems, please. Okay, here very simple condition is this y is equal to, this is the answer actually, product of these two by sum of these two. Actually this is the answer for this question. Y is equal to xz by, x plus z. How to get this one? Okay, or otherwise this can be written as xy plus xy plus yz is equal to xz. xy plus yz is equal to xz. Actually this is the answer. Okay, how to prove? See here carefully. I want to consider this angle as theta, this angle as alpha, let this length as a, this length as b. Here triangle BRC similar to triangle BPA, because this line is parallel to this line. Okay, these two, I think the question is wrong. AP, RC, QB must be parallel, must be given. Okay, here the question is PA parallel to RC parallel to QB must be given to get the answer. Here PA parallel to RC, this RC is parallel to PA, BRC triangle and BPA triangle are similar triangles. If these two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides are proportional. BR by BP is equal to RC by RA. I want to write like this. RC by RA is equal to BC by BA. Okay, so from this we can say that RC y by x is equal to b by a plus b. Y by x is equal to b by a plus b. I want to consider this equation as 1. Next one, triangle. In this, consider this triangle ARC is similar to triangle AQB. Because this line is parallel to this line, this triangle and big triangle, this triangle and this total big triangle are similar triangles. So in this case also, RC by QB is equal to AC by AB. This implies what we get here? RC y by QB z is equal to AC a by a plus b, equation 2. Then add these two equations, then what we get here? Y by x plus y by z is equal to, sum of these two is nothing but 1, b by a plus b plus a by a plus b. So we get a plus b by a plus b, a plus b by a plus b, which is equal to 1. Okay, so from this we can say that just yz plus xy is equal to xz. Okay, actually this is the given answer, and this can also be written as y is equal to xz by x plus z. By taking y as common, z plus x transferred, xz by x plus z. That is, product of these two by sum of these two gives this line, length of this one. Generally the same model question will be there in the heights and distances also. This is a pole, this is one more pole. Okay, from bottom to the first pole, the bottom of the first pole to the top of the second pole, a rope is tied. Similarly, bottom of second pole to the top of the first pole, one more rope is tied. At what height the intersection of these two ropes from the ground? What is the height of point of intersection of two ropes from the ground? Same as y length is nothing but product of these heights of poles by sum of heights of poles gives the answer. Okay, and one more important thing, A is to B, here A is to B is equal to x is to z. Ratio of these two is same as ratio of these two. Okay, just divide this by this, y gets cancelled, we get x is to z is equal to A is to B. Okay, so very important question. Same model question, if anywhere I want to use these two conditions to get the answer easily. Understood? Consider this as a formula place. Okay, next. 2 points D and E are respectively taken on sides AB, AC of triangle ABC. This is a triangle ABC. This is point D. Let this point is E. Join. AD is equal to 1/3 of AB. What is the meaning of that? If this total is 3 parts, this is 1 part. Nothing but this is, if this is x, this is 2x. Therefore, this is 2. This is in the ratio 1:2. Similarly, AE is equal to 1/3 of AC. AE, if this is y, this is 2y. This is also the same ratio 1:2. And this line divide these two sides in the same ratio. Therefore, this line is parallel to this line according to basic proportionality theorem. If DE is parallel to BC, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is directly the basic proportionality theorem. What is the converse of that? If ratios are same, the line is parallel. If line is parallel, ratios are same. Okay, if ratios are same, the line is parallel. So here this line is parallel to this line. That means the small triangle and big triangle are similar triangles. If length of BC is 15 centimeters, then what is the length of this one? I want to consider this as Z. Okay, here if these two are similar triangles, AD by AB is equal to DE by BC. Side of small triangle by side of big triangle is equal to side of small triangle by side of big triangle. So AD 1, AB 3, DE not known, BC 15. Therefore, DE is equal to 15 by 3, which is equal to 5 centimeters. The answer is 5 centimeters. Okay, understood? Next question. A line parallel to the side BC of triangle ABC. I want to draw a line parallel to BC of triangle ABC, respectively meet at P, Q. AP is equal to QC. If this is X, this is also X. PB 4 units, this is 4 units. AQ 9 units, then what is the length of AP? What is the length of AP? If this line is parallel to this line, according to basic proportionality theorem, AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. Use basic proportionality theorem. So x by 4 is equal to 9 by x, x square is equal to 36, x is equal to plus or minus 6 actually, but length is not negative, so positive answer. 6 is the answer for this question. X is equal to 6. Okay, I think you understood this one. Not only this, if you know the concept, these problems are very easy, please. Okay, actually in examination more than 50% are easy questions. Okay, only 20 to 30% questions are very tough. Okay, so if you solve first easy questions, then time will be there to solve those tough questions also. Next one. In triangle ABC, points E and F are lie on the sides AB, AC such that EF is parallel to, I think it is BC. This is ABC. EF is parallel to BC. If EF is to BC, EF is to BC is equal to 3 is to 7. If this is 3x, this is 7x. Then what is the ratio of areas of a triangle AEF, this area, and trapezium EBCF? Here, triangle AEF is similar to triangle ABC. Then what is the ratio of sides? Ratio of sides is equal to EF is to BC is equal to 3x is to 7x, which is equal to 3 is to 7. If ratios of sides of similar triangles 3 is to 7, then what about ratio of areas? Square, nothing but 9 is to 49. Okay, if the area of this is 9 parts, 9A, for example, the big total one is nothing but 49 parts, therefore this is 40A, total is 49, ABC area is 49. Then what about the ratio of areas of triangle AEF is to trapezium EBCF? The answer is nothing but 9 is to 40. 9 is to 40. Total is 49. This part is 9. If ratio of sides are known of similar triangles, we can find ratio of areas is nothing but the square of the ratios. And this can be applicable for similar diagrams concept even for 3-dimensional also. For example, spheres are always similar. Volumes, ratio of volumes is nothing but cube of ratio of sides, nothing but ratio of radii. If radii are in the ratio 1:2, what about the volumes ratio of spheres? Okay, 1:8. Okay, next one. In triangle ABC, points D and E are respectively lie on AB, AC such that this model is solved, I think. One more question is there. ABC. Okay, this is D, E. AD is equal to 6. DB is 12 minus 6. Sorry, 12x minus 6. AE is 2x. E is 16 minus 2x. Then what is the value of x? What is the value of x? Here cross multiplication gives the answer, or you can use substitute, then also you get the answer. Okay, substitute and get the answer. I want to use the direct method. 6 by 12x minus 6 is equal to 2x by 16 minus 2x. Then what we get here? 2 1s, 2 3s cancel. Cross multiply. 48 minus 6x is equal to cross multiply 12x square minus 6x. 6x cancel. 12x square is equal to 48. X square is equal to 4. X is equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, okay, this becomes 4. If x is equal to 2, 24 minus 6, 18. Okay, this is 2, 2 to 4, this is 12. 6 by 18, 1/3. 4 by 12, 1/3. Satisfied. Okay, actually not necessary to check. For understanding, I have used the checking also. Okay, so this is the method. Or substitute, then if you get the same ratio, that is the answer. Okay, next. Next question. If two sides of obtuse angle triangle are 8, 15, third side is x, then x lies between. Here I have given one condition. If A, B are two sides of a triangle, the third side always lies between A minus B and A plus B. Third side always lies between A minus B and A plus B. And if it is an acute angle triangle, it lies between root of A square minus B square to root of A square plus B square. And if it is an obtuse angle triangle, it lies between this and this one. If it is acute angle triangle lies between these two, obtuse angle triangle, these two. So x belongs to open interval A minus B to root of A square minus B square union root of A square plus B square to A plus B. This is the answer. Substitute the values. One is 8, other one is 15. 15 minus 8, 7. Root of 15 square minus 8 square. Root of 15 square plus 8 square. 15 plus 8. So it lies between 7, 225 minus 64. 225 minus 64, which is equal to 161 under root of 161 union. This is 15 square plus 8 square is equal to 17. 8, 15, 17 right angle triads. And 15 plus 8 is 23. So therefore x lies between either this or this. 7 to 161 is the answer. 17 to 23. So the answer is both B and C. The answer is both B and C. Okay. So know this one. Some questions, previous questions based on this condition also. Acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, okay, and triangle condition. If it is exactly right angle triangle, the third side may be either root of a square minus b square or root of a square plus b square. If it is exactly root of 161, it is a right angle triangle. If it is exactly 17, then also it is a right angle triangle. Okay, next one. In triangle ABC, points M and N are respectively lie on sides AB, AC such that this is a reverse process of the previous question. M, N are points on this. The area of triangle ABC is double the area of triangle BMNS. Area of triangle ABC is double the area of trapezium. If this is x, total area is double, means this is also x. Then what is ratio of AM is to MB? Here there must be a condition. M and N respectively lie on the side AB, AC, and here MN is parallel to BC must be given. MN is parallel to BC. Okay, then if area is a double, then what is a ratio of AM is to MB? To find AM is to MB, this line must be parallel to this, otherwise we can't. Only based on areas we can't say the answer. Okay, so here if this line is parallel to BC, triangle AMN is similar to triangle ABC, right? These two triangles are similar triangles. If these two are similar triangles, what about ratio of areas? Ratio of areas is equal to 1:2, already known. This is x, this total is 2x. If ratio of areas 1:2, then what about the ratio of sides of similar triangles? 1:2. That means side of first triangle AM is to AB, AM is to AB is equal to 1:2. If this part is 1, this total is √2. Then what is MB part? What is this part? This part is equal to √2 minus 1. Okay, MB is equal to √2 minus 1. What do they want? AM, okay, is equal to, they want AM is to MB, which is equal to 1 is to √2 minus 1. So answer is 1 by √2 minus 1. It is not there. I want to multiply it and divide it by √2 plus 1 by √2 plus 1. Then this ratio can also be written as √2 plus 1 by 1. So this can also be written as √2 plus 1 is to 1. Just multiply this ratio by √2 plus 1, you get this answer. So answer is √2 plus 1. The answer is √2 plus 1. Here if this line is parallel to this line, small triangle, big triangle are similar triangles. Ratio of areas 1:2, so ratio of sides 1:2. Direct question. So if this part is side of small triangle is 1, side of big triangle is √2. So √2 minus 1, this is nothing but √2 minus 1 parts. Okay, next question. The line PQ meets the triangle ABC such that P lies on AB, Q lies on AC. This is a triangle ABC. This is P, this is Q. P lies on AB, Q lies on AC. AP is equal to 1 part, PB is 3 parts. AQ is 1.5 parts, QC is 4.5 parts. Then what is the ratio of area of APQ and quadrilateral PBCQ? See carefully. This is 1:3, this is also 1:3. AP is to PB is same as AQ is to QC. 1.5 is to 4.5, nothing but 1:3. This ratio are equal. We say that PQ is parallel to BC. basic proportionality, converse of basic proportionality theorem. If ratios are equal, the line is parallel. If this line is parallel to this line, small triangle APQ is similar to triangle ABC. If triangles are similar, then already you know what about ratio of sides? 1:4. If this is one part, big triangle area is 3 parts. So big triangle area is 4 parts. The ratio of sides is equal to 1:4. If ratio of sides is equal to 1:4, what about ratio of areas? 1:16 square. If this is x part, okay, if this is x or A, the total area is 16A, nothing but this is 15A. Small triangle area is A, big triangle area is 16A. So this trapezium part is 15A. What they want? Area of APQ is A, and what is quadrilateral PBCQ? They are nothing but 1:15 is the answer for this question. Where is it? Yeah, second option. Area of triangle and area of quadrilateral, they are in the ratio 1:15. Okay, sometimes sides ratio given, we have to find areas ratio. Sometimes areas ratio given, we have to find a sides ratio. Okay, next. The perimeter of an isosceles right angle triangle is 2p. Then what is the area of the same triangle? Right angle isosceles triangle. You have to know the properties of right angle isosceles triangle. If this side is A, this side is A, this is root 2A. They are in the ratio 1:1:√2 sides. And this is 45 degrees, this is also 45 degrees, this is 90 degrees. This is called right angle isosceles triangle. Here right angle isosceles triangle, perimeter of an isosceles right angle triangle is 2p. Perimeter is nothing but A plus root 2A is equal to 2p. Then what is the area? See here. This can be written as A into 2 plus root 2 is equal to 2p. So A is equal to 2p by 2 plus root 2. Multiplied and divided by 2 minus root 2, what we get? So 2 into 2 minus root 2 into p by 4 minus 2. These two gets cancelled. This is a value. If A is known, area is nothing but half into base into height. Base is A, even height is also A. Half into A square. A square is 2 minus root 2 whole square p square. Okay, simplify this. This is 1/2. 4 plus 2 minus 4 root 2 p square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. This is 6. 6/2, 3. 3 minus 4/2, 2. So 3 minus 2 root 2 p square is the answer. 3 minus 2 root 2 p square. Okay. So first perimeter equal to 2p, find A value. After finding A value, find area. Area is equal to half A square is the formula. Okay. Next. In the adjoint figure, DE is parallel to BC. Already this is a line is parallel to this line given. So therefore small triangle and big triangle are similar triangles. Areas of ADE and trapezium BDEC 4:5. If this is 4A, trapezium part is 5A. So what about triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC? What about areas ratio? 4A is to 9A, which is equal to 4:9. Small triangle and big triangle are in the ratio, areas ratio 4:9. Then what about sides ratio? Sides ratio simply 2:3. Side of small triangle 2 parts, side of big triangle 3 parts. So if this is 2 parts, this is 3 parts totally, means 1. Okay. So side of small triangle 2 parts, if this is 2x, side of big triangle 3 parts, 3x. So what is DE is to BC? 2:3. The answer is this one. They don't want AE is to EP. Sorry, not EC. Okay, if they want AE is to EC, 2:1. AE is to AC, they want 2:3. Okay. So what the question given? Sometimes question given related to this. If this is question related to this is given, use similar triangles condition. If question related to these 2 parts are given, this part and the trapezium part are given, you have to use basic proportionality theorem. Okay, just a minute, sorry. Sides ratio, areas ratio. Understood? Next. PQR is a right angle triangle at Q. This is a right angle triangle at Q. PR is equal to 5. QR is equal to 4. And already if these two are known, this is 3. 3, 4, 5 are the 3 sides of a right angle triangle. If hypotenuse is 5, one side is 4, automatically third side is 3. 5 square minus 4 square under root is 3 square. Another triangle ABC given such that the sides are 3, 4, 5. If 3, 4, 5 sides are given, that must be a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle ABC. Then which of the following is true? Okay. Here these sides are 3, 4, 5. For this the sides are also 3, 4, 5. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent triangles. Corresponding sides are equal. Automatically, areas also equal. Area of PQR is double the area of triangle ABC. Area of ABC double the area, not. Angle B is equal to Q by 2. We can't say. Both triangles are congruent triangles. 3, 4, 5 sides are, if 3 sides of one triangle equal to 3 sides of the other triangle, according to S property, these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, sorry, not similar triangles, congruent triangles. According to S property, they are called congruent triangles. Every congruent triangles are similar triangles, but similar triangles are may or may not be congruent. Please. Next one. ABC is a given triangle. This is a given triangle ABC. An external point X of triangle ABC is such that CD is equal to CX, where D is a point of intersection of BC and AX. Here there is a point X here. Join this and also this. This is point X which intersect at D. BC, AX intersect at D. D is the point of intersection of BC and AX. Next, what are given? Angle BAX, this angle is equal to XAC, this angle. If this is theta, then this is also theta. Then which of the following is true? Here the condition CD is equal to CX given. CD, this length is equal to this length. These two are equal lengths. And one more important thing, this angle must be same as this angle. If this is alpha, this is also alpha. vertically opposite angles are equal. And according to this condition, these two sides are equal in this triangle. Opposite to this is alpha, opposite to this is also alpha, so this is also alpha. Two sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. Okay, then here ABD triangle, two angles are theta comma alpha. AXC, two angles are theta comma alpha. Automatically third angle equal according to AA property, AAA property. Okay, if theta comma alpha, this is nothing but 180 minus of theta comma alpha, let it be beta. If this is theta, this is alpha, the total angle here is nothing but beta. This total angle is beta. Two angles are equal, 180 minus of theta plus alpha. So therefore, this triangle and this triangle are similar triangles. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle theta beta alpha, ABD. Here theta beta is C, alpha X. So ABD is similar to ACX. This is the answer. Less than, greater than, not possible. Okay, the angles we don't know which one is more and which one is less. AC is equal to CX. AC is equal to CX. Not possible. We can't say. So just the answer is this triangle and this triangle are similar triangles. Okay. Next question. In a triangle ABC, internal bisector of ABC and external bisector of ACB meet at D. This is a triangle ABC. The internal bisector of angle ABC, this is the angle, this is the internal bisector of ABC. And external bisector of ACB, if this is internal angle, if this is extended, this is called exterior angle. Draw angular bisector of this exterior angle. They meet at D. Which of the following is true? This question can be solved, has been solved in previous sessions also. One internal angular bisector, one external angular bisector drawn. If this is C, this is 90 minus C. Okay, 180 minus C. Nothing by 90 minus C by 2, 90 minus C by 2. The third angle must be this angle, nothing but half of this angle. If this is A, this is nothing but A by 2. I have given this proof in exterior angle, excenter. In the concept of excenter, I have given this one. Okay. So here the proof is A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Very simple proof. A by 2, B by 2, C by 2 is equal to 90 degrees. Already this is B by 2. This is 90 minus C by 2 plus C, this total. Plus I want to consider this as some X. Must be equal to 180. Because consider this as a triangle. Sum of this and this total angle is equal to 180 degrees, obtuse angle triangle. Here C minus C by 2 is C by 2, B by 2 plus C by 2 plus X is equal to 90. Transfer here. What is B by 2 plus C by 2? 90 minus A by 2. 90 minus A by 2 plus X is equal to 90. So X must be equal to A by 2. This is A by 2. One internal angle, internal bisector, one external bisector drawn. If they meet at X center, the angle at that the line between the angle between these two is equal to half of the third angle. If you draw internal angular bisector, here external angular bisector at some FE, then angle at this is nothing but C by 2. Okay. So just go through again excenters and angle related concepts, then solve this question again. Okay, next. In a given triangle AD is perpendicular to BC, it is given that the length of three sides AB, BC are rational numbers. ABC is a given triangle. This is a very logical question, I think. ABC is a given triangle. AD, this line, is perpendicular to BC. It is given that three sides are rational numbers. Opposite to A, small a, opposite to B, opposite to C are rational. A, B, C are rational numbers. Then, which of the following is true? AD, BD both must be rational. Here this is perpendicular. I want to consider this as X, this as Y. This line is perpendicular. Okay, this is X, this is Y. AD, BD are both must be rational. AD must be rational, but BD not necessarily rational. BD must be rational, AD not necessarily rational. Neither AD nor BD necessarily rational. This is the question. Okay? Here, I want to solve this question like this. A, B, C are rational according to, this is a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, AD square is equal to C square minus X square. AD square is equal to hypotenuse square minus side square. Similarly, same AD square in this right angle triangle is B square minus Y square. B square minus Y square. Therefore, from this we can say that X square minus Y square is equal to C square minus B square, which is rational. Because C is rational. Okay, B is also rational. C square minus B square must be rational. So X square minus Y square is rational. Here, this is totally BC. X plus Y is equal to A, which is rational. So I want to write this as X plus Y into X minus Y is rational. Already X plus Y is rational, X minus Y must be rational. If this is rational number, okay, here this is rational, X rational into rational number is only rational number. Rational into irrational is not rational, please. So X minus Y must be rational. Okay. So from this we can say that X minus Y is rational, X plus Y is also a rational number. I want to add 2X is equal to rational number. So X must be rational. Please understand the concept. Here AD is perpendicular to BC. According to Pythagoras theorem, AD square is equal to C square minus X square. Similarly, B square minus Y square. From this, X square minus Y square is equal to C square minus B square, which is a rational number. And this can be written as X plus Y into X minus Y. C be rational, so C square minus B square must be rational. Product of these two, X plus Y into X minus Y is rational. Already X plus Y is nothing but A. A is a rational number given. So if this is rational, rational into rational only we get rational number, so X minus Y must be rational. If these two added, this is rational plus rational number added, 2X is rational, so X must be rational. So this part is rational number. X means BD is rational, BD must be rational, but AD not necessarily rational. We don't know. Here AD is nothing but say rational square minus rational square rational. AD square is rational. But what about AD? Root of rational number, we don't know whether it is a perfect square or not. So therefore AD not necessarily rational, but BD must be rational. A very good logical question. Okay, next one. O, C are respectively orthocenter and circumcenter of triangle PQR. This is a triangle PQR. O is orthocenter. Orthocenter lies on altitude. This is O. C is circumcenter. Circumcenter is point of intersection of perpendicular bisector. At the midpoint, if you draw a perpendicular, I want to draw like this. If you draw a perpendicular, draw one more perpendicular here. This point is a C. Perpendicular bisector, perpendicular bisector. Point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is circumcenter. Point of intersection of altitudes is called orthocenter. This is perpendicular. Here this is also perpendicular. Perpendicular bisector. This is midpoint. I want to consider this as it is already given as S. Okay. I want to consider this as T. If angle PQR is 60 degrees, PQR, this angle is given as 60 degrees. QCR, draw like this. QCR, this total angle is given as 130 degrees. Then what is RPS? What is this angle? First, here this angle is 60, this is 90, therefore this angle is 30 degrees. And angle at circumcenter is given as 130, then angle at P, angle QCR is equal to 130 degrees. So angle QPR is equal to half of that, 130 by 2, which is equal to 65 degrees. Angle at circumcenter is twice the angle at P. If this is theta, this is 2 theta. I have given 4 important formulae. Angle at orthocenter 180 minus theta. Angle at circumcenter 2 theta. Angle at incenter is 90 plus theta by 2. Angle at excenter is 90 minus theta by 2. 90 minus A by 2. Okay, so this is 65. The total angle is 65, this is 30. So therefore this angle is 35 degrees. Answer is 35. Angle RPS is 35 degrees. Okay, next question. In a triangle ABC, median CD, BE intersect at O. This is a triangle. A, B, C, median CD, this is one median, BE, they intersect at O, this is O. What is the ratio of ODE? Join this. This is the triangle ODE and ABC. Okay, if you consider this as the midpoint, join here like this. This is the midpoint. Consider this as F. Join like this. I have given one important point. The line segment, the triangle formed by the midpoints is 1/4 of the total triangle. Triangle DEF area is equal to 1/4 of triangle ABC. And here, if this is a triangle, okay, if these three are joined, medians are joined, this is the centroid, then these three areas also equal. So this area ODE is same as ODF is same as OEF. So therefore, what is this part? If this is 1/4 of the total, again this is 1/3 of the small triangle DEF. Okay, ODE triangle area is equal to 1/3 of triangle DEF. So from this we can say that triangle ODE is equal to 1/12 of triangle ABC. This is 1/4 and this is a 1/3 of a ODE, it means 1/12. Okay, so therefore what is the ratio here? ODE is to ABC 1:12. Okay.